Aha. You feel that chill, huh? Like something big's about to snap? Oh, don't pretend you don't. You asked for this, yeah, you did. You wanted fire, truth, madness, and calm all in one? Well, guess what? It's here. They asked for it. And now we're turning the silence into thunder. This isn't just another speech. Nah, this is a mirror. A war, a wake-up call. The blue power is rising, steady, cold, focused. Every line you'll hear tonight, it's not just words, it's warning. It's truth, wrapped in calm chaos. So listen close, real close. Because once this voice starts, once the blue power moves, nothing, and I mean nothing, will sound the same again. Oh yeah, you can already feel it, right? That tension crawling under your skin, that question burning inside your chest. What if the power I've been hiding finally woke up? That's what this video is. That's what this speech is. It's not just a performance, it's a reminder of what's already inside you. The part of you that waited too long to move. The part that stayed patient while the noise tried to drown you. So here's my tribute to you, the listener. The one who's been through storms quietly. The one who kept it together while the world pushed harder. You didn't break. You built. You didn't scream. You studied. And now it's your turn. Drop a comment below if you feel that power waking up. Share your fire, your focus, your truth, right here. Stay till the end, because every second burns deeper. Every word sharpens the edge. Power changes everything. But silence decides who truly owns it. I used to think the world wanted peace. I really did. I thought they wanted quiet hearts, calm eyes, clean hands. But then they started asking questions they didn't understand. They pushed. They mocked. They tested. They wanted to see what would happen if the calm one finally stood up. And now they'll find out. You see, there's a point when patience stops being noble and starts being a weakness. There's a line where quiet becomes mistaken for fear. Oh, they cross that line with smiles on their faces, thinking I wouldn't notice, thinking I'd just keep breathing slow and pretending I didn't see the poison in their laughter. But I saw it, every drop of it, and I swallowed it like medicine. Because I knew what was coming. They asked for it. They wanted to see what happens when the one who stays silent finally speaks. So here we are, and I can feel it, that cold fire moving through my veins. The blue power, the one they didn't believe existed. The one that's not loud, not violent, not wild, but steady, sharp, controlled. The power that doesn't shout, it whispers. You know what's funny? They think power means screaming louder than everyone else. Wow, how wrong they are. Real power is the stillness before you move. It's the decision you make when no one's watching. It's the fire that burns quiet and never goes out. Yeah, they'll see now. The blue power isn't a show. It's a storm that waits. It studies. It calculates every hit before it lands. And when it moves, everything changes. I told myself I'd never use it, that I'd keep it buried, because I thought mercy would save them. But mercy without wisdom becomes a cage, and they built that cage around me, laughing, doubting, underestimating. Nah, that ends tonight. They thought I was too calm to fight back, too patient to rise, too quiet to lead. But calm doesn't mean weak. Patience doesn't mean blind. And quiet means I've been planning. So I'm done pretending I don't see what's burning around me. I'm done swallowing the smoke of their arrogance. I'm done waiting for them to change when I was the one meant to move first. They wanted this. Every test, every word, every stare, they asked for it. And now they'll get it. The blue power is awake. And once it breathes, nothing stays the same. They thought the storm would roar. But real storms begin with silence. The blue power doesn't explode. It breathes. Slowly, deeply, like something ancient that has been waiting for its name to be called. And when it wakes, everything around me shifts. The air feels heavier, sharper. Time itself starts listening. Oh, it's real now. You can see it in their eyes. That sudden confusion, that wait. What's happening? Look, they can feel it, but they can't name it. It's not rage. It's not revenge. It's something colder, something cleaner. Power without poison. Calm with a blade. I take one step forward, and it feels like the world takes a step back. Wow, it's strange how quiet fear becomes when it finally understands it picked the wrong person to test. Every time they laughed, every time they called me weak, every time they mistook my patience for surrender, all of it was fuel. And now that fuel burns without smoke, no noise, no chaos, just clarity. Yeah. This is what they asked for. They wanted a reaction, a show, a break. But what they're getting is control. The kind of control that freezes the noise and cuts through the lies. It's not about hurting anyone. No, it's about showing them what true power looks like. Steady, focused, unshaken. The blue power isn't wild energy. It's discipline in motion. It's the decision to move only when it's time. It's the choice to rise without losing yourself. You learn a lot in silence. You learn that the loudest people are usually the weakest. You learn that calm is not the absence of strength, it's the mastering of it. Nah, they never learned that. They only knew how to chase noise. And now they're face to face with something they can't measure. They can't understand how someone could burn without rage, how someone could stand tall without shouting, how someone could walk through their games and never lose focus. It's funny, isn't it? They called me quiet because they didn't hear the war inside my mind. But the war was never for them to hear. It was for me to win, and I did. Because the blue power isn't about them. It's about what's inside me that refuses to bend anymore. It's that final switch, the moment patience turns into precision. Oh, they wanted to see a reaction. But now, they'll witness a revelation. Because once the blue power moves, it doesn't stop halfway. It finishes what it starts. It rebuilds what they broke. It burns without fire, and it shines without needing to be seen. And this is just the beginning. Truth doesn't shout. It breathes in silence, and still shakes the room, and that's how it begins. The blue power doesn't need a voice. It is the voice. It speaks through presence, through calm, through the weight that makes people look down without knowing why. Oh, the silence becomes heavy now. Every word I say feels like a mirror they can't escape. The blue power speaks in lessons, not in words, but in outcomes. It teaches through calm reaction, through the discipline of stillness, because sometimes the loudest thing you can do is nothing at all. Wow, I can see them now. Confused, nervous, trying to pretend they still understand what's happening. They don't. They can't. The blue power changes the air. It rewrites the rules. It doesn't fight for control. It is control. Yeah. It doesn't scream back when challenged. It doesn't argue with small minds. It simply acts. And its actions echo louder than any voice ever could. The message is clear. Strength doesn't need to prove itself. I walk forward, not to threaten but to remind. Every step says what words cannot. That calm people aren't weak. They're just waiting for the right moment to move. And when that moment comes, nothing can stand in its way. Nah. They thought noise was power, but noise fades fast. Power stays. The blue power stays. It whispers through every choice I make, every breath I take, every wrong I refuse to return. It's strange, isn't it? The very people who asked for power now fear seeing it used. They wanted fire, but they weren't ready for light. They wanted chaos, but they never understood balance. So the blue power speaks in truth. You don't have to destroy to win. You don't have to scream to be heard. You just have to stand right. And when you do, everything else falls quiet. But this silence, this powerful silence, it isn't the end. It's only the preparation. They thought silence was the end. They never knew it was the beginning. Movement. Real, deliberate movement. Not rushed. Not wild. Just precise. The blue power doesn't chase. It walks. Every action feels calculated, patient, almost surgical. Oh, it's beautiful. In a cold way. The kind of beauty that doesn't need an audience. I can feel it shifting through me now, that mix of calm and certainty. It's not emotion anymore. It's direction. Every breath is a decision. Every decision is a line drawn sharper than before. When the blue power moves, it doesn't destroy. It corrects. It straightens what was twisted. It rebuilds what others tried to break. Wow. They never saw that coming. They thought power was about control over others. But this is control over self. And that's what shakes them most. Because how do you fight someone who's mastered themselves? How do you confuse someone who no longer reacts? Yeah, they're seeing it now. The real strength was never in the noise. It was in the focus. The stillness between chaos and clarity. Nah. I don't rush toward revenge. I move toward balance. The blue power doesn't need victory to feel alive. It needs purpose. It acts when it must, not when it's provoked. That's what separates fire from light. One burns fast, the other lasts forever. Each step I take feels like it rewrites the room. The air grows heavier, but not in fear, in respect. People start realizing the truth they refuse to see. Patience was power in disguise. The silence was training. The waiting was strategy. And now the moment has arrived when action becomes language. Every gesture means something. Every choice becomes a message. The blue power doesn't need to shout anymore. The world shouts for it. Oh, the irony. They wanted a show, and now they can't look away. They see calm, and it scares them. They see focus, and it silences them. They see a mirror that reflects their own chaos, and it humbles them. Because the blue power doesn't aim to crush anyone. It aims to awaken them, to remind them that real strength isn't about how loud you are, but how right you stand when it's hardest to stand at all. Wow, you can feel it spreading. That quiet influence, that wave of realization. It doesn't need approval. It doesn't seek applause. It just is. And once it moves, it changes everything it touches. Change doesn't ask for permission. It arrives when silence decides it's time. The blue power begins to shift. It's not the same calm energy anymore. It's deeper, quieter, sharper. It's like watching the sky change color before a storm. Oh, you can feel it now, that moment when everything inside aligns. This isn't about control anymore. It's about becoming. The blue power transforms not to impress, but to refine. Every scar, every wound, every broken piece, they all melt into strength. It's strange, isn't it? The very pain they tried to use against me became the reason I rose. I don't speak much now. I don't need to. The transformation speaks louder than I ever could. Wow, I can feel every heartbeat matching the rhythm of clarity. It's not rage that drives me. It's purpose. Clean, steady purpose. Yeah. They're still watching, still wondering how silence turned into movement, and movement into something greater. They look at me like they're seeing something they can't name. That's because they're not seeing power anymore. They're seeing reflection. The blue power mirrors what's missing in them. Nah, I'm not here to prove them wrong. I'm here to prove myself right. To show that patience, discipline, and truth are the real fuel of transformation. You don't need noise to rise. You need direction. You don't need to fight the world. You need to master your world within. The blue power glows quietly, not as light to be praised, but as clarity to be followed. It stands for balance, justice, and self-control. And when it finally transforms, it doesn't look like an explosion. It looks like peace. The kind that stays. The kind that cannot be faked. Oh, this is the end. They never saw coming. A calm end. A clean end. The kind that closes every open wound without bitterness. Because the blue power doesn't destroy the past. It transforms it. And now it's done. The storm has passed. The silence is full again. Wow. Listen closely. It's not quiet because nothing's happening. It's quiet because everything has changed. Oh, you feel that silence now, don't you? That heavy kind of quiet that doesn't mean it's over. It means something's begun. The blue power moved, it spoke, it transformed, and now it lives inside every breath you take. That calm you feel right now. That's not peace, that's readiness. Wow, look at how far you've come, just by listening, really listening. You walked through every word, every break, every shift in tone. You didn't skip, you stayed. That says something about you. It says you're built different, because not everyone can handle truth when it cuts this deep. Yeah, the blue power doesn't belong to me. It belongs to you, every quiet fighter, every silent builder, every person who's been underestimated one too many times. You carried the weight, you faced the noise, and you didn't fall apart. You sharpened, you learned, you waited for your moment. Nah, this isn't the end of the story. It's the start of your chapter. The one where silence stops feeling small and power starts feeling real. The one where you stop explaining yourself to people who'll never understand the fire you keep under control. So listen carefully. When the world tests you again, remember this voice. Remember what you felt here. Remember that calm isn't weakness. It's the signal right before action. The world might forget, but you won't. To everyone watching, you're part of this now. You didn't just hear the speech, you lived it. You carried it through the pauses, through the chills, through the blue power itself. You are the reason this voice exists. Drop your thoughts below. Tell me what woke up inside you. Your words aren't just comments, they're proof that power still lives in silence. So breathe in, hold that calm, and carry it forward. Because when the next test comes, and it will, you already know the answer.